2 minutes. That's all it would take for gravity to disappear and destroy the world as we know it. No immediate explosions, no instant earthquakes, nothing dramatic in the first few seconds. But the consequences would be so absurd, so chaotic, and so permanent that nothing would ever be the same again. Welcome to Blown Key, where the wildest facts in the universe hit you like a ton of bricks. First, the basics. Gravity is the force that keeps everything attached to Earth. You, water, air, the oceans, the entire atmosphere. Without it, nothing has a reason to stay where it is. And even though 2 minutes sounds like nothing, on a physical scale, it's enough to send the entire planet into total collapse. The first thing that would happen would be invisible to most people. The oceans would begin separating from Earth's surface. Water has no shape of its own. Gravity is what holds it in the basins we call seas. Without that force, within seconds, the upper layers of the ocean would start floating upward, forming giant spheres of water in the atmosphere. Spheres the size of entire cities, floating silently above our heads. And when gravity comes back, all that water falls. All of it, at once, from miles above. Simultaneously across every ocean on the planet. The air you breathe also has weight. The atmosphere is literally a layer of gases that gravity keeps pressed against Earth. Without it, that layer starts expanding into space. 2 minutes is enough for air pressure to drop drastically at the surface. Anyone at high altitude would feel it immediately, and in the highest regions of the planet, people would simply lose consciousness. Now here's the most absurd part. Planes that were flying wouldn't fall. The engines keep running, and motion is maintained by inertia. The problem comes when gravity returns. Everything that was floating inside the plane, luggage, food, passengers without seatbelts, slams into the ceiling at once. Literally. The ceiling becomes the floor. Buildings wouldn't collapse during those 2 minutes. They're designed to resist horizontal forces. But there's a problem nobody sees coming: the ground. Without gravity, the earth and foundations holding buildings up start to decompress. When gravity returns and all that mass recompresses at once, older and poorly built structures simply collapse. No warning, no time to react. But physicists say the most destructive thing wouldn't be any of this. It would be the return. 2 minutes of objects accelerating upward, and then all that mass, oceanic, atmospheric, geological, slamming back against the surface with the accumulated energy of that fall. The impact would be equivalent to thousands of atomic bombs detonating simultaneously at every point on the planet. Not all at once, but in a wave of destruction spreading from the oceans toward the continents. And here's the fact nobody expects. Something like this already happened. Not exactly a loss of gravity, but events where Earth's gravity was momentarily altered by asteroid impacts or massive volcanic eruptions. Earth has scars from those moments. And scientists believe one of those events, 66 million years ago, helped create the conditions that wiped out the dinosaurs. Gravity isn't as stable as we think. 2 minutes. Next time you feel your feet on the ground, remember there's an invisible force keeping you there. And without it, the world you know would be gone before you could count to 2. If this blew your mind as much as it did mine, subscribe. Every week, I bring you a fact that's going to change the way you see the world.